Dwayne Bravo is still upset after he was abrupt. Should I say? You still blame West Indies for a shortened test career. Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's the boy SAE. Bless upon yourself, and thank you all for tuning in. So, people, news have been breaking through the media as regards to Dwayne Bravo, talking about his test career was cut short by the West Indies Cricket Board. Did Sammy play a part in that? Don't know about that, but after he was dropped, Sammy became captain, and there wasn't any other space for an extra all rounder. But you know, he was in an interview, guys, where he was like, he didn't want his test career to end like that. It was the West Indies Cricket Board that put him out or cut his test career pretty short. But my people, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section. Right? So, Dwayne Bravo and a red ball career cut short, not my call. My wonderful people, Dwayne Bravo has insisted that his test career with West Indies did not end by choice. Yes, my people, he said the farm, my all-rounder was reflecting on the frustration surrounding his exit from the longest format and the decision that ultimately shaped the second half of his career. Speaking candidly and the Beard Before Wicket podcast with England cricketer Mohim Ali and host Nabed Haroon, Bravo rejected the notion that he walked away from Test cricket, noting that the decision was taken out of his hands. So back in the days, people might say, why is Bravo not playing Test cricket? No, Bravo, I make it clear to you. And this is not the first time I'm hearing Bravo mention this situation, you guys. That maybe that's the reason why he said that he don't think he would ever coach West Indies team, because there is too much history and too much politics, too much of everything in West Indies cricket board. So he would prefer coach outside, right? Um, no, I didn't decide to give up Test cricket. They decided to give up me, Bravo said. So it's funny that you asked that question, because my assistant coach, Otis Gibson, is the guy who was the coach of West Indies team back then when my test career came to an end, right? He said Gibson served as assistant coach to Bravo during the 2025 Caribbean Premier League when the TNT-based franchise, Trinbago Knight Riders, won the title for the fifth time, right? Bravo played 40 tests for West Indies between 2004 and 2010, scored 2,200 runs with 3 centuries and 13 half centuries, and took 86 wickets, including a best all of 6 for 55, right? Despite those returns, he was not selected for the test side for 5 years before officially announcing his retirement from the format in 2015. So he waited long, patiently for his return, but they never turned his way again. Bravo had declined a West Indies Central retainer contract in 2010. In reflecting on that period, Bravo was keen to clarify that responsibility did not lie with the then captain Darren Sammy. I didn't think it had anything to do with Sammy, because I think at that time Sammy was a young captain and the captaincy was just given to him, Bravo explained. So he didn't have much influence, so much say over what team was selected. Instead, Bravo pointed squarely at the coaching staff, selectors, and administrators of the time. You understand? So I always tell Gibbo it was him and the selectors back then and the board decision. He said it was never my personal decision to finish this career, and that's the God honest truth. Bravo said he made his intentions clear throughout that period and remained eager to continue his red ball career, but his selection was limited to white ball cricket instead. He said, I had made it very clear that I wanted to continue my test journey, and obviously they had different plans and different ideas, and there is not much I could have done, he said. But if it was my decision, I would have played a lot more test matches and longer. However, while he was disappointed to have his test career cut short, Bravo acknowledged that the outcome also opened the door to a different chapter of his career, one that would eventually redefine his legacy. And he's talking about T20. It was cut short and you lose here, but I gain here, he reflected, because I think if I continued to play more test matches, I would not have T20 career that I have. Bravo went on to become one of the most decorated cricketers in the history of the T20 format, emerging as one of the game's top all-rounders across global leagues and international cricket. Still, he views his test contribution with pride rather than regret. And luckily, I played 40 test matches, so there is nothing like I can say, well, I regret it, Bravo said. I still had the opportunity to represent West Indies and played 40 test matches, which is a lot, right? Um, at the time, in the stage, I was one of the best all-rounders that played for West Indies. He said, not bad, but like I said, it was cut short. So, Bravo, he's just, voicing his opinion, guys, on this situation, because a lot of people have always have it that Darren Sammy was the reason why he was uh, was dropped from the test team, but and given the captaincy because both of them typically was all rounders, and basically would play the same position in any team. You understand? But Bravo is making it clear that it was the administrators. So a lot of people might right now, if you could bring it to the future right now, a lot of people blaming Sammy and saying that enough of these players are in the team because of him, or enough of these players get dropped because of him. But Bravo is making it clear to you guys that some of the time young coaches have our young captain have no strength in the team. You understand? It's the administrators them who are calling the shots. So a lot of the ruin that happened to West Indies cricket, you have to blame the administrators, the people who are in charge, the selectors, etc. So, it's just Bison's opinion once again. As I said, this is not the first time I'm hearing from Bravo talking about his test career was cut short. The West Indies are to blame for that, but he's happy that he redefined himself and come back with a different version of the game and really cement his legacy of one of the greatest ever um T20 player of all time, in the history, and it would always go down as one of the decorated all-rounder from the T20 circuit, or one of the pioneer of it who has shaped it into what it is today. But my people, leave your honest opinion in the comment section, and but bless upon yourself, and thank you all for tuning in. All right, little more.